Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Mr. Baby. So today I'm going to present about commercial invoice from various company. But before that, let me to introduce myself. My name is Robiatul Adhawiyah. So let's start it. Invoice. At some company, it's called as list of purchase of goods or a delivery note. So what is invoice? Invoice is a bill for the goods from the seller to the buyer or from the exporter to importer, and it's used for custom declaration that identifies the value and quantity of the seed products. And the next is the important part of invoice. First is exporter. Exporter is the party who sent the goods, and it also can be written as shipper, seller, or sender. And next is importer. Importer is a party who receives the product from other country, and usually it also can be written as consignee and or receiver. And next is number and date invoice. Next is product description. On the books on product description, it's explained about the details of the product, like description name, material, and code, and many more. And next is quantity. The next is unit value, or can also be written as a unit price. And the last is total value. This invoice generally written in English. Next is arrangement section of the commercial invoice. The first one is title of the document. It's like invoice, packing list, bill of lading, and usually it put at the top of the corner. And next is number and date of the document. Next is exporter information. It includes the name, address, phone number, or the email of the company. And next is importer information, same as the exporter information. It includes the name, address, and phone number. And next is detail of the goods. This is like product. This is like the previous slide. It's like product description. Include the quantity, name of the product, material, harmonized system code, and many more. And the next is total value. And the last is additional information. It's like LC number, bill of lading number, or shipment term like CIF, FOB, DDP, or DDU, and many more.
For knowing about commercial invoice, this is the example of commercial invoice from first company.
At this section, there is a title of the document, and this is exporter details, include the company name, address, email, phone number, and country. And this is the details of the importer, or at this document it's written as consignee. And at this document, it mentioned the shipment term. It used the DDU shipment term, and country of destination is Hong Kong. And this is the description of goods with the quantity, harmonized code, unit value, and total value. And next, at the second document, it's different layout from the first invoice. At this document, it's written the exporter without the name of exporter, but this is the exporter name, and this is the importer, and this is the invoice number and invoice date. And at this section is product details with SKU, product description, material content, quantity, unit value, and total value. And it also mentioned the country of origin. And next is at this document, they put the invoice number and invoice date at the top on the top left of the document, and it also put the exporter as a shipper and importer as a receiver. And there is a country of export Indonesia, country of destination South Korea, and this is the details of the goods, and this is total value. And the next, this is the fourth invoice. This is detail of the exporter, and this is importer. At the document, it written as consignee, and this is invoice number and date of invoice, and it's details of the goods, name of the goods for transformer, and this is quantity, unit price, and this is the total price. At this invoice, it's not include the freight charge, so it must to be add with the freight charge. So the total is 60,000 US dollar. And at this document, it also add the letter of credit number with the bank details, and it's mentioned that certificate that goods are from Turkish origin. So it mentioned the country of origin. And this is the last document. At some companies, they combine invoice and packing list like this one, while the majority of company use this template because between invoice and packing list it looks similar. But this is still different because commercial invoice is a bill for party who will pay the bill, and packing list is for the person who receive the goods. And at this document, it also written a sender, write a sender, consignee, the details of the product, such as the name of goods, quantity, country of origin, weight, value per item, its mean value unit or value price, and this is the total of value. And because it's combined between invoice and packing list, so at this document it also write total piece, total weight, and CBM, and also the weight per item. And this contract is use CIF as a shipment term, and this is a total of value. So next, this is the common English expression in commercial invoice. There is ship to, country of export, country of destination, country of origin, value, consignee, shipper, shipment term, harmonized code, total payment due in blank 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 days. Please make checks payable to blank blank blank. This is the difference between check and invoice. Generally, it's not there is not specific difference, but this is still have different. At invoice 1, this invoice is used in shipping goods by air, equipped with the shipment term, total weight, and country of origin, but not list number and date of invoice. At invoice 2 and 3, this invoice is the most widely used in general, and it's also equipped with a number and date of invoice. And at invoice 4, same as previous document, it also contains the important part, but at this document is accompanied by freight costs and LC details. And at invoice 5, this invoice looks different because it's a combination of invoice and packing list, but overall this document is same as the previous document with additional information on the quantity and weight. So the difference between all documents is in the layout and the addition of some information such as error bill or bill of lading number, shipment term, LC number, and number and date of invoice. So thank you for your time, and I'm sorry if there is a lot of mistakes. So stay healthy, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi